morning, everybody, and welcome to video 1 for Monday. For those new people, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I know a lot of people came over after the HG Tutor interview. For your information, I put up 3 videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just in case you don't get notifications, because YouTube has a issue with that. So let's jump in for our video for number 1 today. Let's go. Stories are coming out saying that Harry should speak out and denounce the abuse and the online conspiracies that are targeted at Princess Catherine while she's battling cancer. They have not addressed, Harry and Meghan have not addressed the online harassment that has been directed at Kate by people that are supposed to be their fans. Jack Royston, sugar number 1, is listed in this article as saying that Harry and Meghan are not responsible for what the Sussex Squad put out, and that in the absence of a direct appeal to stop the spread of misinformation, this could lead them to reputational damage. Okay, well, let's back that up. Maybe it's me, but it seems like Jack is doing an about face, and I believe that the Sussex Squad is not happy with him, hence this tweet that was put up by them. You can read it for yourself. It's quite threatening towards Jack Royston and towards Princess Catherine. Now, previously, Harry and Meghan had called one of their Sussex Squad supporters to thank them for raising money for Archwell. And when the tweets came out of the things that this particular Sussex Squad member said about not only Catherine, but about Eugenie, about Beatrice, about, just horrible things, using horrible language, Harry and Meghan, when they were asked to comment on it, said no comment. They had every chance to open their mouth at that point and say, please don't do this. It's wrong. It's not what we stand for. So they did that. And they said, we don't know this woman and we don't know anything about this. So then this girl who's been cyberbullying threw them under the bus. She put up a tweet that said, how did the Sussexes tell the world they don't know me if they just called me? Exactly. The Sussex Squad continues to bang on about the royal family. They're Nazis, they're colonizers, they're this, they're that, the language. You can tell that they're very uneducated people. But the thing that really kills me is they attack the kids. They say horrible, horrible things about the Wales children. And the entire royal family, I might add. So just watch this. The Squad, as you can see, calls themselves the most effective and influential media watchdog group on social media at the moment. Great job this week, Squaddies. Now, again, they're constantly pulling out the race card. It's all about race. They attack specific YouTubers. Here's where they were attacking Yankee Wally, telling people to mass report her channel, calling her names. It's inevitable. And it wasn't long after all of this that the death threats started. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They're threatening to burn down the palace. They're making jokes about how they could pop off the royal family and that would make Meghan queen, because they're too stupid to realize that if anything did happen to the royal family, the UK, with their hatred, would never allow Meghan and Harry to become king and queen. They would simply become a republic and that would be the end of it. There's talks about cutting them down with swords. There's talks about shooing them. When are we going to go to the palace and kill some royals? Get it? This is a constant thing. This is the Sussex Squad. This is the real them. I'm not even putting up all the tweets of the things that they've recently said about Catherine since she's been diagnosed with cancer, because it's just too disgusting. But the fact is, these people are nothing but violence and spewing hate, not realizing that every time they do this, they're representing Harry and Meghan. Now, another person stepped forward and said that they threatened to kill me, they hacked my computer, they stole money from my bank account, they did this, they did that. The police are involved. I mean, these people really go super, super far with their behavior. Now, here's one of the things that, in my opinion, again, shows the hypocrisy of Harry and Meghan. Meghan complained very vocally about the social media abuse that she got specifically in 2019 and onward, that she said was almost unsurvivable. And the two of them, Harry and Meghan, have made campaigning against misinformation and disinformation online a big part of their brand. But their own fan base, using accounts that have their names and photographs, have been inflicting misinformation warfare against Princess Catherine, and Harry and Meghan have stood by and let it happen. They have not said one word to stop these people. Remember what Meghan said, if you're complacent, you're complicit. And I find it interesting, they say that we're dumb, but yet this person put up, they forgot Meghan worked for Suits. They're going to get it. Now, some of the supporters really don't like Harry either. If Harry goes to Trooping the Color, this is what I'm going to do to Harry. So Harry should be a little careful, because when the two of them divorce, the Sussex Squad is going to turn on him in a massive way. Could it be that Meghan's not calling them out because she's hired them and is paying them, as you can see from the above tweet? This young lady you see above, outside of One Young World, has already admitted she works for them. Here she is outside of St. Paul's Cathedral. Here she is at the Invictus Games in Germany. Here she is in Nigeria. She just keeps going from place to place. There she is talking to Meghan. She's obviously a squatty. Here's a better picture of her with the turban on. So for those who say she wasn't in Nigeria, she put up this tweet, and then she put up this picture next to this woman in the uniform. You see her? Well, here's the woman in the same uniform standing next to Harry. She absolutely was in Nigeria. She didn't get there by herself. Here's another girl that obviously works for Meghan Markle. She's all over the place. You see this one above? Look on the right with the black hat. There she is. So again, you can't sit there and go, it was so unsurvivable, it was horrible what they did for me. But you know what the Sussex Squad is doing to your sister-in-law who's battling cancer, and you won't say a word. All right, we're going to finish up now with some artwork from the Sussex Squad. Enjoy. All right, you guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can go down into the description box and look at my Twitter, my Gettr, my Rumble, my email, my Patreon, my Amazon wish list, the link to Finn's channel, or you can just follow me on over to video 2. Let's go.